Hello. I said hello. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Today we're going to be doing a sketchbook tour with all gouache medium. And if you're wondering, here is a brand new one of these sketchbooks so you can see the brand. First, let's talk a little bit about the sketchbook and how I bought it like almost 5 years ago and was too scared to use it. So how did I overcome that? Well, what I did was I took the price of the sketchbook and then I divided it by each page. So this side of a page, not like front and back counted as one, but 1, 2. And each side is essentially 50 cents. Well, if I mess up on one page, that's only 50 cents, right? That's not a big deal. I'm not sure why I was so scared to use the sketchbook. I guess because I spent $30 on it and at that time had never spent that much on a sketchbook before. All right, so anyways, I just wanted to share that little bit in case you kind of have that little fear too of using expensive art supplies. You know, what's worse to me is buying something, never using it, and it just sort of gets wasted, right? So, okay, we started 11/16 of 2020. That was a year, am I right? And I finished it a few days ago of July 28th, 2021. Here we just have a swatch that I taped in and just like sort of a background that I put on it, very basic. Starting out, these are swatches. It's the first thing that I did. It's the Mia gouache. This whole page is done in Mia gouache. A lot of the pages in here are until I started to invest in some other paint brands. So you'll see a lot. And this is a tutorial by Visual Minds, also known as Melanie or Mel. They are on Instagram and also YouTube. I really enjoy their content. They have a lot of great stuff. They use a lot of simple and bright colors, and they have amazing tutorials for beginners. Highly recommend. This page is, other than this, is all Jen Fetzer originals. So I was going for something similar to Melanie's style, simple, cute, and fun. This is off of a Pinterest. Once again, Mia gouache was used. This was on Melanie's Patreon. There is now a YouTube video of this, but it's not a tutorial. And then these are based all off of that because I had the colors on my palette and I kind of just went for it and winged them. It's okay. This is not my favorite spread, but also not my least favorite. This is based off of something Minnie Smalls did on YouTube. She has on one of her videos her painting these, and she was like, I did these in 18 minutes. And I was like, how? How? That's impossible. But I followed her video. It's not even a tutorial. I just used it kind of as one and paused a lot. And yeah, you can do these pretty quickly if you're at least good with mixing colors. If you're still learning to mix colors, I guess maybe it might be a little harder for you. That's understandable. It takes a little bit. I'm not sure where these came from. I think I was just messing around. Oh, okay. So this day, I was still dating at the time. It was 11/19, and this page was also 11/19. I felt so proud of myself. I did 3 pages all on the same day, but sadly that evening I had to take my dog to the emergency vet. So this was hiccup or setback derailment number 1 of the sketchbook that kind of I just stopped painting for a little bit because sadly Rexy did not make it home from the vet that night and I had to say goodbye to my companion of 15 years. Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry right now. Whew, okay, so the next painting I tried to do, why did I pick this very somber scene? I don't know. It was a tutorial on YouTube. I guess I was feeling sad, so I went for it, but I just did not enjoy it at all. Hated the process. Then I just tried to use up the leftover paint I had mixed, and then I went back and I added this in. It was one of Rexy's favorite toys, so I just added this in a few days ago because I had this space here. And I just kind of wanted to add in something so it wasn't just completely blank. And is it completely finished? Not really, but that's okay because it reflects a true point in my time of when I was feeling a little, I guess, unfinished and like a blank page myself. Here we just have, oh, you know what? I forgot one of the mediums that I use in here. Let's pull it out. It's the Artex acrylic, not acrylic. This is the metallic wash set. And this is the side of the box. You can see the image. I just sort of created it real quick. I got these as a gift from my friend Andy. She sent them to me as a surprise Christmas gift, and as soon as I got them, I just sort of did this page spread, and I just did something quick and simple over here to fill the page. They're a lot of fun. They don't really have the matte finish like most gouache because they're metallic, and obviously metallic things are shiny. So I wouldn't really say that they're my favorite, but I do love them for touches. I use them later on a lot. Here we just have a Studio Ghibli inspired sort of theme. Like I saw a lot of Studio Ghibli stuff, and later I went and I did this. I wasn't looking at a reference. I think you definitely need a reference to really get it to look right. And then this is from the cartoon and also comic series Hilda. Such a cute show. Love watching that. This is from a book. It's a gouache book, How to Learn How to Paint with Gouache. I'll see if I can find it so I can add it in down below. It was an okay book. It wasn't great for me and my learning style. This is from Mira Byler's channel. It was in her sketchbook ideas video. She did that rainbow fish. Oh gosh, what's the name of that book? Anyway, she did a children's book and she did scales. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do The Hobbit and I'm gonna do more dragon type scales. This took forever because I had to do so many layers. So I used acrylic gouache, regular gouache, and these metallic ones that I just showed recently. But yeah, this probably took 3 hours because I really wanted super finished layers, very flat colors, and I really liked how it turned out though. It was worth the time and effort I put into it. This is from my favorite Disney movie from when I was growing up. Aladdin and Abu both taught me how to shoplift, so thank you guys for that. I grew up really poor, so I didn't have the best childhood, and there was one summer when we just did not have a lot of food, and I remember watching this movie and then be like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go steal me something to eat. And I did. I walked across the street to the Unimart, which is a convenience store in the area I grew up, and I stole some food, and then my belly was full. These were some simple landscapes that I did, and I did these without a reference. I do feel like these sort of things turn out better when you have a reference, but it's also fun just to play around and to see what you can create. These are done with the regular Mia Himi gouache. This one's an ode to Rexy, my dachshund that I had for a very long time, my faithful companion, my bestie girl, my little Skexy Rexy. Yeah, so just a cute, simple dachshund one. I was thinking about turning this into a tutorial because it's super easy and fun. It's something that kids could do, anyone could do, beginning artists, advanced artists who just want to have a fun, easy thing. Let me know if you think that would be a good tutorial. I might add it in. This is also from another reference book or learning book. This one is about learning lettering. The artist's approach is really cool. I'll be sure to list her below, but she views it more as drawing the letters, and so that's really helpful. So these are ideas in her book that you can use, and I just traced them right out of the book. She said you could do that. For me, I wanted to use them more for painting experience. And this page is used with the acrylic gouache, and I don't know if you can hear it, but like sometimes these, let's get quiet. Here we go. No, you can't hear it, but sometimes the pages stick together because of the plastic and the acrylic gouache, and it like makes a funny plastic noise. Here's a self-portrait. One thing about gouache is it is delicate, so it will transfer to the other page. So I just did a very light wash of the mint and the purple color over here, and I left this page blank. So it's the only full blank one in the book, but I was really proud of this self-portrait because I don't do people very often, and I felt really happy about how well I did the proportions in this. So I just kind of wanted to make sure it stayed preserved, especially because I am just using a student sort of grade gouache at this point still. Here are some more tutorials by Melanie at Visual Mind. This one is on Skillshare. I absolutely love Skillshare. It's a great resource for any artist. Oh, this is when I finally bought a couple. I bought like 3 or 4 acrylic gouache by the Holbein brand. I'll show you them here in just a second. And I just did this really quick just to get a feel for them. And They dry so velvety smooth. It's really amazing, the texture of them. That's, I think, my favorite thing about using them. Once again, from the same gouache reference book. I only have one how to draw with gouache or paint with gouache book, and that is from there. Little pink house. And then this was just something fun that I did because I love little mushroom fairy homes. And cheetah print, because who doesn't like that, right? This page I covered up and did like an abstract thing. This was also from Mira Byler, where you just put colors and you went whoosh, and then I just kind of patted it with a paper towel to make more texture. Because I drew a butterfly underneath and painted a butterfly, but I absolutely hated it. It was in this bright opera pink and a cadmium orange, and I don't know, it just didn't go. And here's a little owl guy on a moon. I did this for my second YouTube video ever, and that video footage got lost/destroyed by the time I went to upload it, and I had to redo, and I just went with a completely different image painting then. Here's an abstract thing. This is inspired by an artist that I follow on Instagram. So this is mixed media. This is regular gouache, acrylic gouache, and also a gray Posca pen. Here we go. Some bad ladies. I'm sure you know the word that I beeped out there, but I do want to keep this somewhat family friendly because I am a mom, so I'll try not to ever curse in my videos. No promises though. Anyways, these two ladies. Here is, this is done with the Liquitex acrylic gouache, and they're a really nice set for beginners. I enjoy them. They're pretty affordable. And so this is from Pompoko Studio Ghibli, and this is from Ponyo, also Studio Ghibli. I had a lot of fun. I did this one recently because this page was blank and I wanted to fill it up. It was a good time. Here are some of my faves. I really dig the bright colors with the black background. And these are done with the Holbein Artist Gouache. Let me see. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. That's what they look like. And this is just in here to protect one page from the other. Otherwise, where the pink is, the black will rub off on it and make it not look so bright and fresh. My favorite food of all time, ice cream. How can you go wrong? Am I right? And a little space theme with a catstronaut, an alien dressing as a cat. These were a lot of fun too. Once again, from that reference book on learning how to letter, I really love this color theme for this page spread. I love it so much. And I just outlined this. The white lines I did not do with paint. That would have taken forever. I just used a Uniball Jelly Roll pen. Or, is that the brand? It's Jelly Roll. Oh, it's Sakura. There we go. This is upside down. My bad. So is the next painting. I guess that's one of the bad parts about this sketchbook. You can't really tell the top from the bottom, and you can't put stickers on it because it's like a linen. So I think I might paint the cover of the next one. We'll see. I love this color, but this was also with the Miyahime gouache, and I put 2 layers on it, and you can still see, let me zoom in a little. That's out. Here we go. You can see, even with 2 layers, it's just spotty and patchy, and the green especially. And I want to try and find that color in the Holbein gouache, or Holbein gouache rather, because I really like it, but I don't want to put like a bajillion layers on of a paint, especially for something that's just supposed to be fun and simple. Here, this is also upside down. I guess I'll turn it around for you guys. That would be nice, right? There you go, just for you. So boop, boop, and then we gotta turn it back. Do you like that scratchy sound, or is that annoying? And then this is the last full page spread, another inspired by that same Instagram artist who does a lot of abstract, fun shaped designs. And I really just wanted to finish my sketchbook at this point. So this, this and this, it's just me like wanting to be done. So I kind of went with easy sort of stuff. And then these started out as swatches. And then one day I was bored towards the end of my work shift. I still work from home, but the end of my work shift is like no work at all most nights from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. So I just sat here and just like was messing around. Anyways, that is my sketchbook tour. I hope you like it. If not, give me a thumbs down, but if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel and you made it this far, hey, maybe you should. I'm gonna have a lot of art content. Right now I am taking a bit of a break just because it's summertime and I am a mother and I want my 9-year-old son, oh, little baby boy, to have a good summer, you know? I want to spend family time and I do work full-time. I'm lucky that I only work 12-hour shifts, so I have 4 days off a week, but I want to spend those 4 days with him doing fun, cool summer stuff. All right, guys, enough gabbing at you. Bye.